So here, side by side, a Tamiya Power Dash electric motor, a single unit. Compare the price versus the other 12 pieces for less price, and look at the RPM. Those other electric motors are a good deal for your box. You know, if you want to improve your electric motors, here is the deal. So this time we have a Henry from Mattel 2009 Trackmaster 1 engine, and I want to do some test. I actually want to put these 24,000 RPM electric motors, mini electric motors. So we're gonna find out if this works or no. If it's gonna make it faster, we'll find out. So in order to do that, we have to disassemble the entire engine. That means including the gearbox. So I will show you step by step all the process. So I hope you can replicate if you want to do that. It is very easy. So now we have the gearbox. There's 1, 2, and 3 screws, 2 on one side that needs to be removed, and 1 in the other side. Now this requires a soldering tool. So here is our electric motor from the engine, and as you can see, this one does have a black plastic. This one is clear plastic. Okay, first we gotta remove the electric motor from the battery compartment. Very easy. Now I am going to add some solder to my new electric motor, so this way it will solder really good. Now we need the shell from our gearbox as a guide, so that way we don't mess up the alignment. I'm talking about the electric motor being in the same position where it should. There it goes. Now the other side will be more easy to do. So if you guys are using these tools, this solder iron tool, please be very careful. I don't want you to burn your finger. Now I have different gears. These are not the same. These are gear axles for like diesel 10, splatter, Dodge, Duck, and these are the gear axles for any Trackmaster or Tomy model different than diesel or splatter. Now these are for a specific gearbox. I'm talking about this kind of gearbox. And the last ones are the specific gears for the long gearboxes used on other models Trackmaster Tomy. Now you push with your finger, very easy, and I always like to use the other part of the gearbox shell to help me push in a little bit more. See, there you go. That's fantastic. Now let's assemble the gearbox all together. The next I like to do is I put the worm gear first, and then this kind of reduction gear with a spring goes like that. I hold it with my finger, and then we put the next shell for this gearbox, and the last part is the lever or the switch. Now let's finish the assembly of this gearbox to the chassis. Very easy, very easy. Now these motors, these electric motors, are 24,000 RPM. Now let's see how this performs. Oh, look at that. It looks faster. So we have fresh batteries on both engines. Here is a Trackmaster 2 engine. This is supposed to run a little faster than Trackmaster 1. And now that we replaced the electric motor, let's see how fast this thing is. Side by side. Ooh, there you go. If you compare these engines, remember we are using one AA battery on this big engine, and this one uses two AAA batteries. So still performing really good, this Henry with the new improved 24,000 RPM electric motor. Now I do not have access to a Tomica or Power Dash electric motors, but I think it runs pretty well. So I do not have any tracks to test at this moment, but look, it is fast. Yep. And I think this electric motors is not going to run out of use. I mean, I'm talking about the batteries. Will not run out of use your batteries. So it is a good improvement. Now, let me tell you, I look on Amazon. There are 12 electric motors like this with 24,000 RPM. I'm talking about the small DC electric motors, 1.5 to 3 volts electric motors. So for $9.99, so it's a good deal compared with those Power Dash electric motors. So you are going to save a lot. 12 electric motors, that's good. I'm not getting paid for this, but you're gonna save a lot. So I'm talking about almost 89-90 cents a piece instead of paying like $12 or $13 for a Tomica electric motor. But this runs faster. I do not have access to a Tomica. I will not buy a Tomica electric motors. I'm not going to spend a lot for one single motor. These electric generic electric motors do make the work. Look how fast. Now, if you want to see the difference, we have here a Tomy, right there, Tomy Thomas. Let's put it side by side and see how this electric motor performs against these Tomy engines, the old Tomy. Look. So it works pretty well, and I think if you want to make your engines faster, this is the way to do it. Trackmaster one engines run a little faster with the improved electric motor. Huge difference. What do you guys think?